Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. Hey!
What the freak, man?
I thought you said you were ready.
No! Look at me. Do I look ready? Oh my god, it's like I can't even.
I asked if you were ready and you said yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even have my headphones on.
You said
It
yes.
wasn't even-
I asked if you were ready and you said yes.
No, I said hold on.
Oh, okay. I haven't been listening this morning. Okay. You ready?
You have not.
I've been really annoying this morning. Oh man, I just did another
Don't,
thing again.
please stop. It's not.
I really didn't mean to
so
do it that time.
gross.
I really didn't.
We've heard it 100 times.
But it's so funny.
We've
'cause
heard it.
You hate it so much. Okay, not gonna do it. I sound like Jim Brewer. Jim Brewer is like in my TikTok algorithm now
I thought you were gonna say
because I hate watch Jim Brewer clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think they're funny? You don't think his old stand up is
His
funny?
old stuff is funny.
Does he have new stuff?
No. Well, now it's his new stuff is like just like his old stuff, except it's like transphobic or whatever. Like that's his thing. He's like,
Oh really?
yeah.
I haven't seen that.
He's like, there's multiple genders, and he like marches across the stage and makes weird voices.
Yeah.
I just wish that I could do comedy. I guess I could.
You do.
Like, just be like, I did math. Bop, 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 bop.
That's what I hear
Is that what it sounds like?
when you do comedy.
Nice.
Like blah 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 blah.
It's not good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Episode 121.
Oh my God. That's the world's oldest lady. Do you know about that? The world's oldest lady died. And now there's a new world's oldest lady. I've been
Exciting
keeping
for
track.
him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna become like a world's oldest lady stan, and I want to go try to meet the world's oldest lady. Yeah, but you got to be quick.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta be quick.
not really.
People think it's dangerous. Well, no, they're easy to catch. Like they don't.
I mean, they've been around for a long time.
They have to get there
You've had
quick
a
before
lot
they
of
die.
opportunity.
You know what I mean? You have to get there quick before they die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What is the age difference between the two?
between the world's oldest and the second oldest lady, it's only like a year or two. I think the world's oldest lady was like 117 or something.
What?
Yeah.
The oldest lady.
Yeah. How old is she?
The world's oldest. 122.
Damn. Yeah.
She lived to be 122 and 164 days.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's the world's oldest lady of all time.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the current world's oldest lady. That's what I'm into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can't see the oldest lady of all time because she's dead.
The oldest lady right now is 115.
Yeah, see, there was a 117-year-old that died. And it was funny because there was a news story and it was like, world's oldest lady dies at 117. And then the story right under is, new world's oldest lady. And I'm like, she's not even in the ground yet.
Well, I mean, it is an instant. I mean, it's like a,
Yeah.
you know.
Because I was working on that joke. Did you ever hear my joke about the world's oldest lady?
No.
Is it the chances of either of us, especially with our drug use, my drug use, you're boozing, that with that damage done, there's the chances of you being the world's oldest lady or me being the world's oldest man are like really low. Yeah. Like we could probably live a long life, but to break records.
I don't know if I'd want to. I don't think I'd want. I don't want to be 115.
Yeah, they don't look like they're having a lot of fun. But what's cool is that both of us at one point were the world's youngest babies.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit.
Yeah, for like a microsecond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
When who was it? I think it was that when Abby was born, there were like no rooms left in the labor and delivery, because there were so many babies that were being born that day.
Yeah.
So
because you wanted to be trendy.
It was very hot. April 5th. Actually, it's funny because that's my best friend.
Did you do like a regular childbirth?
As opposed to?
Like a wacky one? Like one of those.
She came out of me.
Yeah.
No, my best friend Antoinette, her son's birthday is also on Abby's birthday. So they have the same one.
Are they the same age?
No, Balin's birthday is he got a cool one. His birthday is April.
Balin.
Yeah, April 5th, 2006.
Like Balin Hay?
Like, you say a fucking bad word.
Just gets so mad when I make fun of her friends.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Used to be, yeah, I don't like it. Like it's because I very much live by the, I can talk shit about my friends, but you talk shit about my friends, we have a problem.
Yeah, you're super mad.
Like, it's not okay.
Yeah. I live by the code, grow up. Everybody can, they're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. So,
okay, you're fucking, you're irritating me today. Like, it's like not even in like a fun way. It's just like, it's just, you're aggravating me.
All right, I'll take it back one notch. Okay.
Yeah.
Got some news?
We got some comments.
Oh, nice. Comment court.
Comment court. Robbie.
Oh, speaking of Robbie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be nice now.
You were talking about someone's kid.
I know.
You can't talk about people's kids.
It wasn't like
This
mean,
if
though.
you've ever been on a reality show, that is like rule. You don't talk about the daughters.
I didn't like say anything.
You don't talk about the kids. You don't talk about the kids.
Anything.
You don't talk about the kids.
I didn't say anything.
You don't talk about the kids.
Your
son's kid. Are you kidding? Kids. What are your sons' names?
Huh?
What are your sons' names?
Sam and Oliver.
Like a couple of puppies.
You can talk about my kids. I can talk. I don't care.
Robbie said, "Great or greatest Tarp Report episode to listen to with a 5-year-old in the car."
Oh, geez. What were the ones that we had to put? Remember early on when we were there was all the suicide talk? Not those ones.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let's go through the list of the ones it shouldn't be. Let's start with number 1. Let's listen.
I don't think anybody should listen to the first 75 episodes.
Let's listen together and find out. I have no idea. I don't think there is one. Like they all pertain to like alcohol or drinking and addiction and
and early on before we started doing the news stuff, which it feels like it's been like a while we've been doing it like this. Early on, I can't remember.
I mean, if you want them to go to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, there's this early stuff with Trey was kind of wild.
Right. So don't.
You should listen to
anything with Trey, I would not because he says some outlandish shit.
Yeah. Listen to some of the ones about where I got mad at Trey because he was talking about
being homophobic.
Yeah.
It was, I think he was,
Yeah. Any early episode where Trey says something wild and I look at him and I was like, what are you talking about?
Why are you saying
and the
these
9/11 stuff, that was wild.
Why are you saying these things? Steph said, Jess, would you rather take your car to Midas for repairs or smell Sam's farts?
That's a fair question.
Both are awful choices.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want. Ugh.
But the fart's not going to last that long. Your car being.
I was going to say there. No, I think I did comment that one will cause like significant damage forever, and the other one I can just sue.
And you've never even smelt my farts. I've been so good to you.
The fact that you're I'm a good friend. Like I've never waterboarded you with my shits.
Yeah. Well, it's like you're going to have that. Like that's part of it. Like that's part of like the whole Sam deal. There's going to be.
It's like you're like wacky and I'm like, it's funny to fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. I feel like I'm back in your good graces now.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Steph said, hey, Jess, I have a client whose wife is in the new season of Survivor.
Oh, really?
What?
I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
You want to go see Steph with me?
So, I need to get the...
Next time you come over to my house,
when
we go to a show or something, like her barbershop's like right next to my house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's right by the airport.
I was thinking it was in Tacoma. But
you've met her before. She loves you.
Yeah, we've been. But we didn't talk about Survivor.
Yeah, no, now you can.
And so I don't know if she's talking about this season that just passed, that just ended.
Yeah.
Or if she's talking about the next season that's coming up. So I have questions.
Steph got mad at me because I was in Cape Cod and I got a haircut from like this other barber.
Yeah.
Because I was bored. Yeah.
Well, and it didn't look good.
It was fine.
In your opinion?
Yeah, it was, in my opinion, it was fine. That's when I was growing out my beard too. That was a rough part.
Yeah, that was a bizarre. Yeah.
You know that Taylor Swift, like the Eras or whatever?
No.
That was one of mine. I don't know anything about it either. I thought you might know. Let's just go. Read the next one.
I've actually never. Oh, it's called like her error, like an era, like
an era.
I never even I thought that
that was the Eras tour where she was doing like all this stuff from her catalog.
I thought the Eras tour was like
Errors.
Yeah, I thought it was like
that's what I should go on as the Errors.
I thought it was like some overseas tour that I didn't think. I had no idea until you just said that. But now that makes sense. An era. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you fucking brought it up. You brought it up, and then you can't get upset that I'm like upset. Talking about it.
How am I upset?
You just because I can see you. You're like, yep. We can all see you.
I'm just ready for the next thing. It's okay.
I know, but I was still talking about the other thing.
Yeah. And I listened to you.
You know why? Because it doesn't pertain to you.
No, it does. This all pertains to me because it's our podcast.
Puzzled Panther said.
Puzzled Panther.
Jeez. Says, Sam, let's say you're at a swap meet telling the locals about your show that night, and they hit you with, "So you're a comedian." Then make me laugh.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you say?
Criminy.
Do you have a pocket full of street jokes, or are you riffing in his overalls? On his overalls.
It depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
If he's in this kind of mood, he's not.
I'm moving on. No, I've had a few that I've used. Like I did the fish going into the wall. You know that, like what the fish say when he ran into the wall. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I like that joke.
So you'll tell street jokes?
Yeah, dude. It's so wild when people do that. Like it really weirds me out. Like, and it's so and like I kind of blame myself because I do tell people that I'm a comedian quite a lot. And yeah. So
yes, you do.
Yeah, because I want people to come to shows.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. At like when I went to go find you at where were we? Wherever we just were, and I went to the coffee shop, and I was like, "Yeah, he's like 6." I was like, "He's really, really tall guy."
Oh
like,
yeah, and Willamina.
Really loud.
Yeah.
I was like, and they were like, "Yeah, no, we don't." I'm like, "Yeah, he's like 6'6", and like he talked a lot." And they're like, They're like, well, the only person who kind of meets that description is the comedian. And I was like, I should have, but I was like,
how would they know?
I should have known because I know you so well that would have been a descriptor that I should have used. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know what I do in that situation. To answer your question, Puzzled Panther, is it all depends on kind of where I'm at. Because there's different ways people will say it. Like, I don't mind it when people ask me, like, what kind of jokes that I do. But when they're like, tell a joke, it puts me in, like, a weird position because, I don't know. Yeah. My jokes are really long and not very funny. So that's what people say. That's what Jess says all the time.
Mm-hmm. Especially.
And my phone's going off.
It's my favorite. Are you ready for some news, girl?
Hit me.
Right. NBC News. Oh, news article number one.
He's been using great sources. It's been like NBC and like it makes me feel better that it's not like darkweb.org or whatever, you know,
anymore.
But it's like NBC.
Like, Zach, what are you looking up?
Yeah. I'm
Where
just
did
like,
you find this?
Ever since the Brazil stuff, I've just been kind of like
The baby
The
wiener chomper.
baby wiener chomper.
It was a lot to.
That was a lot.
I think that I've been ever since I've been like on like true crime podcast like discussion boards that I'm not a part of. Like and just reading gory stuff, and I blame Zach.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody was really covering the baby wiener chomper. I think we might have been the only podcast that were.
Well, we are cutting edge.
We are
bringing it to you first.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
This one I think is or no, I can't remember actually. A woman has bonded.
Oh, geez, here we go.
Here we go. Of course.
Here we go again.
A woman is bonded out of jail after officials with the electric police department said he dropped off several buckets full of what appeared to be human waste.
Wait. A guy's in jail. A woman
has bonded out of jail because she was caught dropping off several buckets of human waste at the police station.
Why would you bring it to the cops?
I have no idea. Mindy.
And just drop it off. If you're going to like throw it on them or like make like a statement. Because those farmers in France, they'll just dump manure out of their trucks in front of businesses and like.
Yeah, but that's like a form of like protest or yeah. And it's not human.
Yeah. Human waste. So we're talking shit and piss.
We're talking, I think we're, of course.
I was really worried that it was going to become like.
I mean, I don't see that it's
cum isn't human waste. It's life.
To me it is.
Oh, God. Okay. God, that's so much cum. Like a bucket. Ugh. That's crazy.
Yeah, can you imagine someone like poured it on you? And then you just like bathed in it?
Ah, God. just podcast.
Mindy Stevens, 46, is charged.
Mindy's a cute name, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not a Mindy. Mm-hmm. This is like Susan or behavior.
My Aunt Mindy just emailed me.
Oh, really? I probably shouldn't talk bad about her. You'll get really mad.
Well, you can talk bad about her, but you can't talk bad about her kids.
Does she have kids?
Yeah.
Are they doing good?
One of them, my cousin Rachel, died of heroin overdose or fentanyl, probably.
So what's going on with these buckets?
No, my Aunt Mindy. Oh
God.
She has a daughter the same age as me, and then my sister was the same age as my other cousin, and then my brother. She had a son the same age as my brother. It was really
that's
cool.
Nice.
All of my cousins.
Yeah, I used to have so many cousins, and it was so fun playing with them.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
Mindy is being charged with illegal dumping of.
She's 46.
Of over 5 pounds and under 500.
It's a Class B misdemeanor.
Mm-hmm. Stevens was booked in the Wichita County. I
love Wichita.
Jail
and Vorshay's. I do really good there.
Was released after posting her $2,000 bond. According to the arrest affidavit, the incident occurred on Thursday around 4:30 p.m.
You know what's funny about all the details is like every single one of them like Thursday.
4:30. That's midday. Like you would think you'd like wait into the cover of darkness.
You think she stopped by Little Caesars on her way back? She seems like Little Caesars, Mindy.
You think so?
Dude, they had
is that pizza? Is that
Little Caesars is the Dollar General of restaurants. Like they're always in this like little town. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good pizza.
No, you know what is good though is Little Caesars. You get the square pizzas, and if you heat it up in the air fryer the next day, it's so much better. It gets crispy. Yeah.
Officials with the Electric Police Department said an official observed on security cameras someone putting something outside of the front of the police department. Police officers Police said the officers
Did they
went
have lids?
outside and discovered 3 5-gallon buckets of what appeared to be human waste.
Did they have lids?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It does say the officers said he saw a person in an all-white hazmat suit with a yellow mask walking to a tan SUV with a trailer.
Oh, wait. So she was wearing a hazmat suit.
That's what I assume. Yeah.
And she's walking back to her trailer?
She's going and like picking up, like I'm assuming like getting these buckets of shit.
That makes sense
and, like,
because
walking.
she couldn't, there's no way like you could carry 3. You could carry 2 buckets of shit.
Yeah, but
so she had
you
to
might
make at least
slosh.
2 trips.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
And
you
so-
had 3.
I assumed there were like 5 buckets. How many buckets?
I think she said 3.
Illegally dumping over 5 pounds. Which is
That's such a big range. Over
several buckets, and on Survivor,
Mm-hmm.
several means 7. So that's 7.
Okay. Usually several. I thought it's more than 2, and but that's okay. Yeah.
It's in the name.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just okay. According to the affidavit, the officers asked the person what they were doing, and a female stated that the buckets were human shit and that she was dropping them off. The officer said the female.
Maybe this isn't like a revenge thing. Maybe she just doesn't know what to do with buckets of shit.
Well, I'm like, is this her job? Did she get hired to do this? I mean, she's in a uniform.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, just where did this shit come from? Literally.
Oh my God.
The officer said the female then got in the vehicle and drove off. Okay.
I love this. I gotta stop reading this.
Yeah. Authorities said that a lieutenant with the police department reviewed the security footage and recognized the woman's face to be Stevens due to him speaking with her earlier in the day in reference to the buckets of human excrement.
Wait, so this is before the...
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, no. He just recognized her on the security camera and he talked to her out front. Okay,
right.
Good work there.
Yeah, that's police.
Good work,
good
officer.
police work.
Yeah, that's good police work.
I mean, really solved the case.
I recognize the voice of the lady I talked to earlier today that I saw on the security camera.
Doing exactly what I should have stopped her doing at the time. Police then contacted officials with the city to report what took place. They said they would contact Stevens and request that she come pick up the buckets or else she could face charges.
Oh, they gave her an out?
Yeah. Like,
That's
just
crazy.
like, you need to go put these somewhere else.
Yeah. Listen, lady.
According to the affidavit, around 5, city officials said they were sending a wastewater employee to the police department to pick up the buckets because Stevens contacted them and refused to retrieve them. Stevens told city officials it was not her problem.
Not anymore.
Police said, you're right. The 3 buckets had a combined weight of about 50 pounds.
That's crazy. It's always 3.
It's always 3.
You know, because when you fill up 2 buckets with shit and you're like, man, I got to get rid of these. And then you fill up a 3rd and then like, no, really. It's time.
It's getting out of control. It's like when you it's like when you have like bags that need to go to Goodwill.
Yeah.
And you just keep piling them up and you're like, oh, I've got to take this.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I've got to take this.
I wish I had like
More
some
information
kind of motive or something.
Like, why was she doing this? Where did she get the hazmat suit?
So like we have like possibilities. Like first, she just doesn't understand what to do with buckets of shit. Like maybe she found them, or she wanted like maybe she thought that somebody committed a crime to her. Maybe she's just wacky. Like it's just like she doesn't know what's going on, or yeah. Are you looking up more information?
This was in 2002. So again,
2002. Jesus.
She served her sentence. I just wanted to see if we could find. Not a bad looking lady.
I like that kind of like strong square face like that. Her head kind of looks like a bucket.
This website's making me nervous. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, get out of there.
All right. Anyway.
That's a good one. Zach, good story.
Great story, Zach. News number 2. What was that? What were you just saying?
I was going to say more poop, please.
Oh. Okay. A con woman. Oh, the Times.
Which Times?
The many times.
Well, what's the name of the newspaper?
It just says the Times.
Oh, weird. There's a lot of Times.
Well,
okay.
Is there one that's just the Times?
I would assume the New York Times is the most famous Times. But something tells me this isn't a New York Times.
Well, you would say the New York Times. The Times is a different.
No, this is.
The Times is a British newspaper. That doesn't make sense.
No.
That doesn't make sense at all. Okay. Anyway, a con woman nicknamed the Gucci Goddess.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like Gooch, like you're in between your butthole and your genitals. Gooch.
Oh, relax.
The Gooch Goddess.
Don't be too excited.
Okay.
The Gucci Goddess, for her love of luxury goods, has been sentenced to 15 years in prison after siphoning $109 million of government money to fund a 7-year shopping spree.
Hell yeah, let's go. Where was she stealing the money from? Is it $115 million?
$109 million.
$109 million? Oh my God, that's so much money.
Yeah. Janet Milo, 57, perpetrated one of the largest thefts of public money in Texan history, buying 32 homes.
Damn.
82 prestigious vehicles, and 1,500 items of jewelry and hundreds of designer handbags and shoes.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Where was she taking the money from? Oh no, it's gonna be bad. Is it like a fucking children's hospital or something?
The money she stole was meant to provide youth development and support programs for military families.
Oh. Oh man, there's so many Sam Miller hot takes I have right now about some of these charities, these bigger ones, but I have to watch myself because people are gonna get mad at me.
What are you talking about?
That, like, a lot of nonprofits are just like crap. Like a lot of the ones you see, if you see a nonprofit and it has like advertisements on TV, like watch out. Like look stuff up before you donate money to these big nonprofits, because a lot of times there's a lot of overhead. Or maybe there's something like this going on.
I was gonna say I don't think
if the lady running your nonprofit shows up in a Maserati.
I don't think the nonprofit was the problem here. I think it was the woman siphoning.
Oh, no. I know. But like, I feel like veterans are used like so often. They're like, oh yeah, we support veterans. We're an organization that supports veterans. But
this really was an organization that was supposed to support veterans.
Yeah, and she, like I said, another
or
thing to
military
watch out
families,
for,
not veterans, military families. They're fucking kids.
Yeah, if you go to the nonprofit, like the headquarters, and there are 83 luxury automobiles in the parking lot, that's a red flag.
Yeah. Let's see.
God damn, man.
Janet's penchant for extravagance is what brought her down. Financial crimes have victims, and this one took opportunities away from the children and families of our military men and women.
That's so much money. $109 million.
That's
like
fucking insane.
Like, you think about, that's like, that could have been
within a 7-year period.
You could buy 300 like homes.
She bought 32.
I know, but she could have bought 300 regular homes for veterans, but I'm saying, like, families and stuff.
The amount of paperwork involved.
Oh, geez, to move that around. Yeah. She must have had...
to buy 32 homes.
Oh, yeah. To do all this. I'm saying, like, siphoning the money.
She was just putting it in her fucking bank account.
Yeah, that's wild.
Janet was a financial program manager at the U.S. Army's Installation Management Command, based at Fort Sam, Houston, in San Antonio.
Oh, wait, so she was a government employee.
Yeah. She worked
for this. And she's responsible for
the money.
I thought she was giving it to I thought she was working for a nonprofit.
No, she worked for the the military.
Oh, wow. And she was supposed to be giving the money to
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to like explain. Yeah. A civilian position she used to claim funds for the government military grants program, but this was via a fake business that she perpetuated to be serving Army families. So that she used her position at in San Antonio to also steal.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I imagine that once you get past a certain point, that there's very little thought involved at all, and it's just all like take. You know what I mean? Like there's no. I don't think she was thinking of much.
She was thinking of what?
Like you think about taking, and you think about not getting caught.
I don't know. I can't like my guilt.
Because you got to say like it is bad what she did, obviously, but like it's also impressive to take that much money.
Well, I'm surprised that it took 7 years when she was so blatant about it.
Yeah, and it sounds like that's because so she had like an online persona too. The Gucci goddess or whatever.
No, this wasn't this is the people on base call her that.
Oh, wow.
Like this is like a nickname that those around her gave her because of the amount of packages that show up to her house from like expensive.
That's crazy. And she's living like on base.
Mm-hmm. Between December 2016 and August 2023, she filled out 50 applications and obtained 50 checks, banking them to her personal account and then using the money for extreme shopping binges, prosecutors said. She bought $11 million worth of jewelry and handbags from designer brands including Louis Vuitton, Coach, and Gucci. In one day alone, she spent $923,000 on jewelry, including gold bangles and a necklace.
God damn.
Her nickname of the Gucci goddess came from delivery workers who beat a regular path to her front door with luxury orders. Vehicle purchases include a Maserati, a Mercedes.
I called it Maserati. Yeah. It just Gucci and like Maserati and just like it's
a Ferrari Fratelli motorbike and a vintage model Harley Davidson Corvette. Or a Corvette and a Harley Davidson, a 1911 Harley Davidson.
Of course.
Agents who raided one of the 32 homes she bought, which included mansions and sprawling estates in Texas, Colorado, and Maryland, reported that Milo couldn't find the keys to some of the luxury vehicles she had accumulated. Many would also not start because their batteries had gone flat through lack of use. Some still had the protective plastic coating on the windscreen from when they were delivered. Damn. Milo pleaded guilty to mail fraud and tax charges. In addition to prison time, she was ordered to pay back $109.
Mail fraud? Shouldn't it be female fraud?
Hi-oh.
Because she's a lady.
Did you get that from Jim Brewer?
Yeah.
There's only two genders. I have funny eyes. She was ordered to pay back $109 million to the Army and $31 million to the IRS.
Wait, she had to pay back money to the Army?
Yeah, because she's
That's so funny, though.
Because all of that money was supposed to go to the military.
Can you write a check to the Army?
You fucking better.
Can you? I bet you can.
The Army has a half day.
Yeah, Army has half day. That's the best scene I've ever seen in a TV show.
I mean, I'm sure that you probably just make it out to the government.
U.S. Army.
After all of my actions that
so funny.
were unlawful.
This shit, too. So, like, for her to pay it back, like, selling all that crap, that's the thing about luxury goods. It's like, everything depreciates. Like, when you drive a car off the lot and it drops, like, so much in value, nothing depreciates like luxury goods.
Yeah.
Like, the minute, like, that's crazy.
Right. After all of my actions that were unlawful, foolish, and just irrational, I have really tarnished the good reputation that I've worked for all my life.
That's wild.
That's the problem here, sweetie.
Yeah.
Is your reputation. Not the fact that you stole $109 million from military children. I will forever be sorry, she told the court. Albert Flores, her lawyer, said that Milo intended through her actions to make herself feel good.
That's the best justification for
She's
like
just trying to
doing
feel
bad stuff.
good.
Is like, listen, my client was trying to feel really good.
She's just trying to get her rocks off, you know?
I get it, man. I've been there.
She, but very much lived a simple life.
How many properties?
Let's see. This is not her fault.
Oh,
This is not her fault, he says. Her actions may have been driven by a toxic work environment.
Dude, this is
Which she was overworked.
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
She says she was overworked, underpaid, and underappreciated.
Underpaid?
Well, the district judge said.
But what's the overwork? Like, it seems like the only thing she was focused on was just stealing, right?
Well, she had to steal because she was tired.
Oh my God.
The judge said, I don't buy that at all.
I don't buy that.
That's BS.
Yeah, tell him, judge.
He said,
And when judges get to like just dunk
you
on
see,
people.
that started coming up on my TikTok algorithm was like judges just like who are,
Oh yeah. I get those too.
giving people the business, like,
Yeah, Brittany's really into that.
or like the ones that are like, I can't believe you were arrested for this. What in the hell was that cop thinking?
Yeah, I like that.
I like
guy.
those two.
There's that guy in New Jersey. It's like the guy's like, I walked to court to pay this ticket, and the judge is like, I could tell you care.
Yeah, the judge is like crying.
Yeah.
The judge noted that that couldn't be true because she makes $120,000 a year.
Yeah.
So suck it the fuck up.
Yeah. Seriously, get over yourself.
In a letter to the court, Denise Fashion, a friend, pleaded for leniency. The media has just made Janet into a monster, into a person that flamboyantly flaunted the materialistic things she had. That is so far from the truth, she complained.
Oh my God. I can't handle this.
Okay. She added that Milo would
She
show
got
up
15 years?
for social engagements in a variety of flashy cars that she would tell friends were gifts from her rich husband, Mark. He got me a car. They're from my rich husband, Mark. Mark gets me everything.
That is a good cover, though.
No, it's not. You work on a fucking military base.
I know, but if you have a rich husband, like I know people that have
she
like
was a
very wealthy
civilian.
spouses that like keep their,
Yeah, 15 years.
their stuff. Yeah.
I keep thinking that they're also military, so I'm like, you can't. Nobody has that kind of fucking money. What are you talking about?
I hope the rest of her life sucks.
Yeah.
He had a good run.
No, she didn't. I mean, I guess 7 years of being a millionaire, but she could have done one fucking fraud and called it good.
That's the thing, is it speaks to like the issue with people pursuing like extreme amounts of wealth is because when is it like enough? Like she keeps going. And
right. Like you could have, nobody probably would have found out.
We can both sit here and be like, her behavior is abhorrent and you shouldn't take money, but like think about like the CEOs that are like pocketing, like they're paying their employees like poverty wages and they're pocketing all this extra money. And like it's not at the level of just like stealing or whatever, but like
Yeah.
and they're buying 83 luxury cars
Right.
and like
Like if I were working underneath of Janet, I would steal from her.
wait, Janet?
Mila. Yeah.
Oh, that's
The lady.
yeah.
Like if she were my boss, I would steal from her.
Yeah.
And I would be fine with it.
Yeah, you can steal from her.
Yeah, because she's got so much. The New York Post.
Oh,
Is that
God.
okay for you?
It's fine.
It
is a rag though.
Okay. The brother of a South Carolina petting zoo owner was
Oh no. Going to the zoo, huh? I hope nobody's having sex with any of these.
was apparently beaten by a kangaroo after possibly going into the animal's pen to roughhouse with it.
Oh, wait, it got killed by the kangaroo?
Maybe.
Oh my God! Wait, read that again.
The brother.
I was just ready for him to fuck the kangaroo. Like, thank God.
The brother of a South Carolina petting zoo owner was apparently beaten to death by a kangaroo after possibly going into the animal's pen to roughhouse with it.
Man, these
you can't
kangaroos.
fucking roughhouse with a kangaroo.
Yeah, I'm just so glad he didn't try to put his wiener in its pouch or something. I'm just ready for that.
Like, stop fucking talking about
I
it.
know.
Like,
Did the
that's
kangaroo
not
eat
what
his
happened.
Did the kangaroo eat his wiener?
That's not what happened.
I
Why are
know.
you saying it? Why
'Cause
are you
I'm worried.
Like, it didn't happen.
Okay, good.
It's not what we're talking about.
Good. That's good.
Ugh. Eric Slate's body was discovered inside the facility just before midnight on Friday
Did his body still have his wiener?
at a 5-star farm about 30 miles north of Myrtle Beach.
Now it's like 3.5 stars because there's like you can't get good reviews after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a dead guy in the kangaroo exhibit.
Yeah, that's
no
makes it
wiener
tough. Why do you keep talking about his wiener?
because the kangaroo ate it.
Slate 52 had a history of stepping into the kangaroo's enclosure and roughhousing with it, which is what was happening at the time of his death. The kangaroo was still in its enclosure at the family-owned farm when Slate's body was found. The farm recently posted a picture of a large red kangaroo named Mr. Jack, adding he loves neck scratches and will take treats from your hand.
Take your life too.
With his hands. It's not clear which animal killed Slate, but he was found with multiple blunt force injuries.
Damn.
Yeah. Adult male red kangaroos can weigh nearly 200 pounds and grow up to 5 feet and 11 inches tall with powerful feet for kicking.
Yeah, have you ever seen it? They like pop up, they like lean back on their tail.
Yeah.
And they just lay into you. Like they'll grab you with their arms.
And start
Yeah.
kicking.
You
Yeah,
know-
cats do that.
Deer can really mess you up. Like deer and oh my God. Oh yeah, because their legs are like springs. Like they're like they have like they like cock them back and their hooves are very sharp.
God damn it. God damn it.
It's true.
God damn it.
I'm not lying. They really will though. Like deer. I was weed whacking these blackberry bushes out on the west side of Olympia one time, and this deer was like threatening me. Like it was like, and I was legit concerned. Like it was mad at me for like weed whacking, and
Yeah.
I was like holding. I was gonna fight a deer with my weed whacker, and I had metal blades on it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I never got into a fight with a deer before.
I didn't.
I've never even been in a steering competition with a deer before.
Deer are crazy.
In 2022, an elderly man was killed by his pet kangaroo in West Australia, but this was believed to be the first time a roo killed a person in nearly 90 years.
Was he trying to do stuff with it?
I don't know. 5-Star Farm offers
That's such a funny name for a place where a man was
5-star
killed
farm.
by a kangaroo.
Well, they didn't name it after
I
he
feel
died.
like every kick you lose a star. Like I went to a weird zoo in like Wichita that was like you could like it was not ran well, and you could like touch like you could get in with the animals, and like it was just like all these teenagers working there, and like nobody knew.
Yeah, everyone's smoking,
Yeah. They were like,
including the animals.
yeah. The animals. The tortoise had this little sign.
Will work for food. Like,
I
what did it say?
I couldn't read it. It had really bad handwriting.
No thumbs.
Yeah.
5-Star Farms offers an interactive petting zoo with exotic animals, including camels, wallabies,
Getting killed by
kangaroos.
a kangaroo is very interactive.
That's the most.
Yeah. That's
You're not
the
gonna
most
you're
can
literally
interact.
not going to interact with anything ever again.
No. That's the second most intimate thing is to kill somebody.
Zach, if you could clip that Clip that, please. Let's just clip that at 44 if we could. And we're just gonna put that in the folder titled evidence. For the trial.
It is just to look into somebody's eyes.
Jesus.
And be like, oh, see, cats feel those vibes.
He's like, are we killing somebody? Yeah. Hey, Bubba, you haven't been on the table in a while. Please keep my family in your thoughts and prayers. The kangaroo is not aggressive.
It killed somebody!
And has not been euthanized. It's not an aggressive animal. It's very sad.
The kangaroo's sad.
It was not the animal's fault.
Just like boing.
It's like the kangaroo's just like all in a fucking corner. Like, oh, what have I done?
Boing.
Oh my god! You know
And
that.
it pulls like a flowers out of its pouch. It's like,
no, okay.
I thought we were having fun.
And then it has like a string attached to it, like a magician. It's like, is this funny? Come
on, guys. You know what? That is a kangaroo. Kangaroo is such a funny name too. I like it. I like it when things sound like what they are. You know.
You know, my mom got
like
that.
a spider.
You know, my mom got that tiger tattoo.
Oh yeah.
On the outside of her calf.
Yeah.
Experts are coming in this.
That's not a kangaroo or a tiger. What are you?
It's a kangaroo. It like bounces on its tail.
Tigger's not a kangaroo. He's a tiger.
He's not a tiger. He bounces on his tail.
He's Tigger the tiger. Do you think Tigger was a kangaroo? Kangaroos don't bounce on their tails.
They do more than yes, they do. You just said that he like bounces on his tail and he kicks his feet up.
They lean back on their tail and they kick with their feet.
Like, exactly.
They don't bounce on their tails. They use their tails to balance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do tigers jump around a lot on their tails?
No.
So what is it more like? Is it more like a tiger or a kangaroo?
What, Tigger?
Yeah.
It's a tiger.
It's a kangaroo.
It's orange and it has like freaking spots and shit.
It
and
bounces on its tail.
And its name is literally Tigger. Tiger. Tigger the tiger.
That's it. No,
and one of the jokes is like it's like this fierce animal, a tiger, but it's just really goofy and jumps on its tail.
I didn't hear that joke.
That's like the thing with that's why the character is like interesting.
I think he's interesting because he's a tiger who talks. Shit.
This is a good podcast.
Damn it, I just admitted he's a tiger. Experts are coming in this week. Son of a bitch, I thought he was a kangaroo.
I love it when I look really stupid on the podcast and then you jump in and you're like, it's like
hold my beer.
Yeah, it's like you're taking the dumb bullet for me.
Son of a bitch.
This changes everything.
Now I get it. South Carolina has some of the loosest restrictions in the U.S. on the ownership of exotic animals. Yeah. They can
kill people.
It is one of only 3 states where kangaroo ownership isn't prohibited. So South Carolina, what do you think the other 2 are?
Texas.
No.
Really? Mm-hmm. West Virginia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other one? I don't know if you'll guess this one. I feel like West Virginia is pretty fucking obvious, but this one is like
maybe Oregon.
No.
What is it? There's no way.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Oh.
I wouldn't have guessed Wisconsin.
It's one of those things where they just haven't gotten around to pass the law.
Nobody's buying kangaroos.
Yeah, and
like,
nobody's been killed by one. I
home.
bet like if this might be the thing. It was like the thing in Washington State with bestiality and like Enumclaw and all that stuff is that Washington for some reason like didn't have a law in the books. And it wasn't that like they were okay with it. It's just that they thought like, we don't need to make a law to stop people from doing that.
Because who's going to have sex with a horse? That's fucking gross.
Yeah. That was a good story.
Boom, baby, baby.
Boom.
That's the news.
I had a great comedy tour. I went to Birmingham, Manchester, Tennessee, and Knoxville. And I went to a swap meet. Did I tell you about this? At the swap meet. 2 things happened at the
yes, you did
flea market.
Mm-hmm.
First off, there was a guy selling bologna sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'd like a bologna sandwich. And he's like,
Was it fried or?
He's like, no, it wasn't, because I was trying to watch my figure. He was like, there, shut up, don't make that face. He was like, I hope you're hungry. And I'm like, what do you mean hungry? It's a bologna sandwich. Yeah. And then he gave me a bologna sandwich. It was in foil, and I waited until I got my car to open it. And I laughed so hard I almost passed out.
Yeah, have some weight to it.
It was one piece of bologna. And when I say this is not an exaggeration, when I say it was the size of a whole pack of bologna, it was. There are pictures on my social media if you do not believe me. Like, it was insane. I took 5 bites and I couldn't do it anymore. And I couldn't. It's not that it wasn't good. It's just it was a food that
so
I was
much.
like, to eat a food, you should be able to fathom its existence, you know. And I couldn't. It's like, it was like eating that bologna sandwich was like thinking about black holes, you know. Like, I don't really get it.
I love bologna.
Yeah, it was awesome. Another thing, I don't know if I told you this, but I met this guy who he was talking about what I'm doing in the area. I'm talking about comedy or whatever, and then he recognized me from my social media. He's like, oh man, he's like, I'm trying to get my social media going. He was like, did I tell you about this? He goes, I'm trying to start a ministry, because you see I got this truck, and he's got this beautiful semi truck, and he goes to these semi truck shows, you know, and he's kind of retired now, and he sells shit at the flea market or whatever. And he goes, I want to start a ministry. And he goes, here's the thing. He goes, my wife was brutally murdered. And he goes, no, my mom was brutally murdered. And then he was like, and here's the thing. She was murdered April 4th, 2004. You see what I'm talking about? 444, right? And then he started talking about other stuff, like other things that have happened in his life. And it's like, see what I'm talking about? Yeah. 444. And like I said, my mom brutally murdered April 4th. I talked to this dude. We had a 3-minute conversation, and he told me no more, no less than 4 times that his mom was brutally murdered. And that was very strange.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That, and I was on one yesterday. I think it's kind of continued onto today.
Yeah.
A lot of times I start the podcast and I'm not in like the best mood, but by the end I'm having a good time.
Yeah, that you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a big day yesterday.
I had day before yesterday.
Yeah.
I did. Izzy graduated high school.
Woo!
Big deal.
That's the best.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, really. It's pretty surreal. But she walked across the stage.
And you said that it was when they threw the hats. That's what.
Yeah, I held it together and was like, I was fine.
Geez.
But then once they told him to move their tassels
yeah.
and they all threw their hats up, and I'm like, okay. But it was really sweet. Izzy did great, and her boyfriend Jacob is in the band, and she's in choir, and they did a song, and
wow.
And so it was really special. Everybody showed up, and yeah, it was great.
You just made me think that the hardest I've cried at like a school function so far was a 2nd grade concert that Oliver did.
Yes, I know this concert.
And they sang that all I can say is that my life is pretty strange.
Some Blind Melon.
Oh my God. I was like, why are you doing that?
They did a song. Abby had a concert yesterday, and I do that. Whenever there's like
a sad
children
song sung by kids.
Yeah, children singing.
I'm done.
Beautifully. Like I can't take it. But Abby she's graduating from middle school, and so she had her. I know it's so funny though, because she doesn't in her head.
Yeah,
they're equivalent. Like they're totally like she's like
she's like I'm graduating.
Yeah, like we went to the mall to like get stuff for Izzy, and like Abby is just like pissed off. And I'm like, what's the matter? And she's like,
I'm graduating.
I'm graduating too.
Yeah.
Like
it's the hardest thing as a parent that I've had to do so far is to not tell my kids that middle school doesn't matter.
Right.
But in a way, I have told them, because I'm always like, dude, high school, like, it's kind of more for real.
Yeah.
One
of the things that we did, we wanted to surprise Izzy, and I gave her.
Dude, I have an idea about where this is going. Go ahead.
What? We surprised her, and we gave her the Tiguan. What do you mean? You're like,
you know what?
Your reaction to me like giving my child my car is like really, I don't understand it.
You know when somebody's like possessed and they die, and then the bad spirit like comes out of their nose and goes into someone else's?
Like, what is it though? I don't understand.
That's like, that car.
Like, but
that car's cursed.
Oh, no, it's not the car. It's me.
What? What'd you do?
We'll get to it. But your reaction, like when I told you before that I was giving Izzy the car,
it is cool.
Like,
it is cool.
Like,
it is cool to give.
Because we're gonna make sure that it's all fucking taken care of and like fixed,
okay. I'll be honest with you. This is the other thing that happened is that I was on a comedy tour and I rented a Volkswagen and I hated it, and I was thinking about all the stuff that happened with yours, but I got to remember that like that has as much like you didn't change the oil and stuff.
Well, what happened with my car would happen because of I took it to
Meineke.
And they had my car for 3 fucking months.
Yeah, that was terrible.
And then they did a bad job. Like that doesn't have any like that wasn't my fault.
Well, at the beginning before you took it there, were you taking care of it?
Yeah, like I took it in because my coolant light was on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like I mean, do I take the best care of my car? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, but I think that it's still a good car.
Okay.
But it really hurts my feelings because I'm like telling you about this thing that I'm really excited about that I'm doing for my kid, and then you were like, "Oh, that's a really bad idea."
I read that.
No, this is like you.
Okay,
I'm talking about your. No, I mean I'm talking about like how you, I told you on the phone, and you were like, ugh, like that's really like you seem like that was a bad idea.
For the record, I also said that I think it's awesome you're giving your kid the car. Also, what do I know about? What do I know?
But what do you mean? I listened to you, Sam.
I know, but what do I know about the car?
But when you say stuff, I listen, and like when and so I was anyway. It is not the Tiguan. It is me. Josh worked really hard to find us a new car because like we had paid off the Tiguan, and so
God, even the name.
Yeah, we paid off the Volkswagen, and like so because Izzy is driving our old Honda Civic, and so we paid off the Tiguan and we're getting a new car. So Josh had worked really hard like finding a new car, and it was like a newer Volkswagen, and it was a 2020, and it like. We get there and go to like get in, and it has fabric seats.
That's a no-go. This shit cracks me up.
Good. And then I got in, and it was like really dark in the car, and I'm like, oh no, it didn't have a sunroof. And then like I had to put the key in the ignition, like a peasant. Like what year is this? Like what?
Yeah. Is this the 30s?
Yeah.
This is a Model T.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, do I have to roll my window down too?
Do I got to feed the horses?
Do we put my feet outside and just walk it? Like what the fuck? Like so Josh says that my Tiara slipped a little bit at the car dealership. Yeah. But like we were able to find in the same like price range a new a 2018 Mercedes G something. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. It's really great.
Why'd you write down car cruise?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
So I get it on Sunday. I drive to work on Monday, and I'm telling Chandler, I'm like, I love my car. This fucking car is amazing. No. Like it has all the things. Like it does a little beep 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 on the side, and like tells you people are beside you, and like it pushes start. And I go, it's all nice on Monday, and I like go out and I'm like gonna drive my car. And and it wouldn't turn on.
Oh my God.
So I called Chandler because he's the one who lives closest to work.
Yeah.
And he came. He was, which was really embarrassing because I had just told him how great my new car is, and I was like, just disregard everything I said this morning and come help me start my car. He came. We couldn't figure out how to hook up the battery, so Chandler got in the car to YouTube it, and then he took the little push start button and put the key actually in the ignition.
Yeah.
And turned the car on, and then it just came on.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Did the battery run out on your keys? Because that can happen.
No.
So it's just the push start.
Yeah. So
it doesn't work.
Apparently the push start is not. It did. Apparently.
Did you change the batteries on your keys though?
No. Well, I have two, and I tried both. So and then we had to go get the Volkswagen from Seattle because I parked it there, and Dane had it detailed. Mm-hmm. So it looks brand fucking new.
Nice.
And
it's a nice car. I changed my mind about the car.
Yeah.
What, I can't have a new opinion?
No, because you're only having that opinion because I got mad at you.
I do feel bad.
No, you're fine. So we're driving to Seattle. Josh is driving.
Yeah.
We're maybe 30 miles in, and the fucking check engine light comes on.
Oh my God.
So, I need a new part for my.
Where did you buy it from?
From CarMax.
Do they have a warranty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll.
It's just it's it just kind of in my head, the first thing that starts spiraling when that happens is oh yeah, you know why? Because you don't deserve.
Oh yeah.
This kind of car, you don't deserve to have these things. And of course, the thing that you got is broken because you don't deserve it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also just that fear after what happened.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of trauma regarding check engine lights coming on.
I know the score. I get nervous with car stuff too, but not as nervous because I think I moved up. We started with the 2003 Kia Spectra, and then we got the Kia Soul, the 2013 Soul. Mm-hmm. And then we got the Honda Fit, which was a 2016. And then now I got the car. Yeah. The Lexus that I love that much. Mm-hmm. And, yeah. I've been working out, doing yoga again. Mm-hmm. Feeling better. My back feels a lot better.
That's good.
Body feels better.
I should be able to get back into the gym next week.
Oh, nice. Yeah, things calming down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. This month is insane. Mm-hmm. This is next week is the last week of school, and then we have a secret trip that we're leaving for on Saturday next week.
Yep.
Which Grandpa ruined the surprise.
Oh no, that sucks.
He came to.
I'm glad I didn't ruin it. I would have ruined it too.
He came to Abby's concert last night, and then went to give her a hug, and he was like, okay. He was like, well, I probably won't see you until after your trip.
Oh my God.
And she was like, trip?
No.
Trip?
My God.
We're I don't, then I just have to I'm like, Grandpa has lost it.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Did he know it was a surprise?
No.
Why didn't you tell him?
Well, I don't know. I didn't tell Grandpa, so I don't know.
How he knew about it.
Yeah. But I don't think it I don't think Josh was thinking that he was gonna.
Well, if you tell him,
you
tell him that
it's a surprise,
right?
Yeah.
Even if you tell him, my mom did that one time, and I ruined a surprise one time with the kids. That happens sometimes.
She didn't. She hasn't brought it up.
I don't know that. Sometimes I wonder that part of the fun of this stuff when you're a kid is knowing something's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Oliver's so excited about our
little tour,
the comedy tour thing
with his girlfriend.
It's really funny. No, not with Oliver. Doesn't have, that's Bud.
Oh,
yeah, Bud's coming tonight to Bremerton.
That's the other thing is he's going to be 24. Or 24. Is he's going to be 18 on the 24th?
Yeah.
So, I'm like more excited about the like her 18th birthday than about her like graduating high school selfishly, because that means she can start coming to open mics with me.
Isn't it 21 and up?
No, TCC's 18.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Is it? Wouldn't it? Is it gonna be so awesome?
Is she gonna start doing comedy?
No, I doubt it. But I
Want
just
her to?
If she wants, I would love to see her find a something creative that would like that she could break out of her shell.
You know, it's sad is like just the state of comedy is it. If my son went into it, I'd be like, oh, you know. But if I had a daughter and she went into it, I'd like worry about her. I'd be like, oh man, you're gonna be around these.
If I weren't like, I feel like I would be like leading.
Yeah.
Be like, do as I do.
Oh,
and like,
God.
I would have to, right.
I was just thinking about you. Like, I was thinking about
someone.
7 or 8 people that you'd probably want to kill.
Yeah. Like, stay the fuck away from my kid.
I know.
Like, here's a list of people that you don't go near, honey.
Yeah. I am writing I'm working on writing more.
Me too.
Cool. Not comedy. There's a movie thing or a TV thing that people are talking to me about. And
Sweet.
Me and Jay Ruby, we have like a shitload of index cards. I'll show it to you sometime. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Like a little storyboard?
Yeah, like a storyboard. And it's interesting. That's how we're doing it right now. And then I think me and Jay Ruby are going to be writing dialogue. So, yeah, it's wild.
At TCC on Monday, there was a girl there that asked for my information because she's writing something.
Oh, nice.
And wanted to talk to me about it. She said and then she emailed me.
I've done some stuff. I was in an Amazon horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was nice.
I've been posting on Reddit a lot.
Yeah, you're talking about that.
About my reality television shows.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
That's good.
And but it's like, Reddit is terrifying.
Yeah.
Because they'll just tell you the truth. But it's also it makes it like extra gratifying when you get like positive feedback.
Oh yeah.
People on Reddit.
I've had some like stand-up stuff do well on Reddit, and it felt really good.
Oh, my Make Me Famous came out.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's really good.
Yeah.
It was a really good set, really good crowd. Like I said, I keep getting excited. Like, yeah, you did well. That last trip we did too was really fun. I had like such a good time. My favorite part of that trip was hanging out at the casino with you after the show. We had a good time. When it took fucking half an hour for them to come out, those potatoes, the like homemade potato chips. Oh yeah,
you were getting.
Well, you told me to go up there and ask.
No,
them.
I did not.
Yeah, it was bad. It took forever.
I didn't notice because I didn't order. I had that pizza.
That pizza was gross.
You didn't have any. You put the Parmesan all over it, and then you didn't eat it.
But I thought that those were like my chips. It was whatever. Don't fucking.
I thought those were my chips.
No. Dude, we're over an hour. And I feel it every minute.
Oh, God. Okay. Jokes, man. Joke number 1. Yeah, I respect him because he's the president and everything. But I'm starting to have some real concerns about this Donald Trump fella.
Yeah. Oh, man, this stuff with Musk, I can't.
I am loving it.
I can't look
Get your
away.
popcorn. Let's go. Let's see
it's
what
also
he says.
crazy because it's like two of the most powerful men in the
It's
country.
absolutely terrifying.
And like I wonder like what is going on. Like
it makes me want to get a what
gun?
is it? No, I told you I go, but I'm gonna get a gun or a dog. I don't want either, but I need. Okay, well I forget what I was talking about. Joke number 2. The nice thing about getting hit by a train is that you usually only get hit by the front of it.
That's nice.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, unless I was thinking like if you get
under
hit
it, like
and then
rolled under it,
then
you're just mush.
That's the
city.
whole train.
But you still wouldn't get hit by all the cars, like because you'd be mush, and then like eventually your mush wouldn't be tall enough to get hit. Like if you were like in between the tracks and you get like rolled and mushed, like you'll just be mushed.
Right.
Then you're just
nothing.
meat.
Hilarious. Joke number 3. I don't know if gas will get cheaper, but there are a lot of less places I want to go. So either way, I'm doing good.
Yeah, there we go.
Works for him.
I've been burning way less gas lately.
Love it. All right. Joke number 4.
Okay, this one.
This is the one.
This is the one that I was having such a hard time with.
He struggled to write it, but then I was brushing my teeth and
you heard me laughing.
I heard you laughing, so I'm like, okay, he has succeeded.
Oh, I succeeded. All right. Get ready.
Okay, joke number 4. A friend of mine blew off 3 of his fingers with a firework, which is way better than blowing off 4 fingers or 5 fingers or 6 fingers or 7 fingers or 8 fingers or 9 fingers or 10 fingers or any combination of fingers and toes or your wiener.
I took up my.
I think you're just like, I'm fucking done. You gotta hit the record button. You gotta say bye.
I appreciate everybody listening to the Tarp.
What are you in such a hurry to do? You just want to be done with this.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I should have eaten before the podcast.
Maybe that's what happened.
Then maybe we can get along better. All right. Bye.
Bye.
So I had warm wiener all night.
I never even knew that a warm wiener was a thing.
It's not fun. You know what I'm talking about, Trey.
You ever had
wiener?
a warm wiener, Trey?
I'm fat.
Oh, wow.
I'm fat.
We're spiraling. Okay.
I'm
okay.
fat, and
You
I'm gonna stay fat.
No, you're not going to
And-
stay fat
No,
because
I can do whatever I want. I want to be
Lord.
fat. I like
This
being
is how it
fat. I'm
goes.
good at it.
This is
Your urethra just sounds like you have like big pee-pee lips, you know? Like at the end.
big pee-pee lips.
Just puckered up at the end.